I'm Mike Waring, alias the Falcon. You know, of all the places in the world where I'd prefer not to go, this out-of-the-way spot in Arizona is number one. For here's the government's secret laboratory for the research and production of a creation called nerve gas.
Good morning, Miss Marsh.
Good morning, Doctor.
How are you, Dr. Franks?
Oh, fine, fine. Good morning, Dr. Honeycutt.
Hello.
Better take a look at this slide I prepared for you.
Right.
Doc, he's down that storage.
Don't. Remember the gas.
No. Wait till it's clear.
The Dawson's down there. We got to get him out. We've got to...
Call Dr. Rapp. Tell him there has been another accident.
Accident? Who are we kidding? We all know there have been too many accidents. Somebody's coughing. And if Dawson dies, I say it's murder.
But when you're a troubleshooter, you go where the trouble is. And here at Los Venados, there was plenty. My name is Mike Waring. I'm a lab technician reporting.
Oh, yes, I was expecting you. My name's Pete Ruby, security. You got any metal on you?
Yeah, some change. A couple keys here.
How about a watch?
Yeah.
And the ring?
Okay, you want the tie clasp, too?
Uh-huh.
Over there, please. By all means.
Would you come with me, please?
Right now.
Wiley.
Yes, sir.
Take over, will you?
Yes, sir.
I'll take that. As soon as we go through it for flamethrowers and bombs, I'll send it to your room.
Okay, where do I report?
To Dr. Rapp, he's the director. You're not in until he interviews you. Dr. Rapp, this is Mike Waring, the new technician replacing Dawson.
Good. Welcome to Sing Sing. Ruby makes us all feel like that's where we are with his infernal security business.
Thank you, sir.
Well, I hope you're as good as Washington says you are.
You ought to hear what they say when I ask them for a raise. Brief me.
Well, very simply, there's been a series of accidents which have delayed us badly. The last one injured our key technician, Dawson. It also proves that someone in the plant has been arranging the accidents. This valve was tampered with. When Dawson went down into the storage room, he walked into a death chamber of nerve gas. He managed to get out one cry.
You make that sound unusual.
It is. Nerve gas is so called because it attacks the nervous system. One of the first symptoms is the loss of control of the respiratory muscles.
Fast?
Almost immediately. We're producing a fantastic weapon, Mr. Waring. You can't smell it, taste it, or see it. But in a high concentration, it will kill you within a few seconds. Would you like to see the lab?
No, we'll save that till last. Right now, I'd like to look at the storage area.
In that case, we'll go outside and down through the loading ramp.
Thank you.
There's only two entrances to the storage area. The other one is through the lab. This is where the lab personnel live. You'll have one of these rooms. I hope you know enough about lab work to pass as a technician.
Well, about all I know about chemistry is that H2O is a pretty good thirst quencher.
Oh, fine.
many rooms are there like this?
14. We've got enough gas stored under this plant to wipe out every living thing in Arizona. This one's directly under the lab.
Oh, and this is where Dawson...
Yes. Apparently, the concentration of gas wasn't too high. He managed to get out the one yell, and Dr. Franks turned on the suction fans from the lab.
Tell me, don't you have an alarm system?
Well, of course. There. Whenever gas gets loose, that light flashes. Only this time it was short-circuited by our saboteur.
Oh. You didn't even have a warning. Do you have any idea who did it?
No.
Look, I noticed when you opened that door over there to the loading ramp entrance, you used a key. Is it always locked?
Yes, except when we're bringing down gas to be stored, and I supervise that.
Are there any other keys?
One. Pete Ruby has it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that narrows it down. It had to be one of the lab personnel who had access to that door up there. Or Ruby. Or you.
Me? But that's ridiculous.
Certainly it's ridiculous. And an enemy agent in a top secret plant is also ridiculous. Come on, let's go meet the people. Say, Doctor, don't you get a little nervous sleeping over all this gas?
What makes you think I sleep so well? Helen Marsh, hello. This is Mike Warren. He's taking Dawson's place.
How do you do?
Well, it looks like I've been working in the wrong labs.
Have you? I hope you like this one.
You can make book on it.
Dr. Honeycutt, Dr. Franks, meet our new technician, Mike Waring.
Yeah, I'm glad to know you, Mike.
Nice to meet you. My pleasure.
How do you do? How do you do? Research lab. Yes, speaking. Hospital. Oh, no. When?
Dawson, how is he?
I'm sorry, but Dawson died a few minutes ago. Dawson was his best friend.
Lola, will you bring me a small beaker, please?
Beaker. What do you have in your veins? Nitric acid? Dawson's dead. Cry him a tear, Doctor. One tear. Only you can't, can you? No. All you can do is ask for a beaker. Well, I'll give you a beaker. What? Let go of me. I know.
No. I think you said quite enough. Will you fully understand me?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
All right. Go back to work. I may be wrong, but it sounded like Lowell.
You're not wrong, Dr. Rapp. He knows about me.
Well, if one knows, perhaps the others.
But it only takes one. If the killer knows that I'm an investigator, you can say that I'm probably the worst insurance risk in the world.
Yeah.
Well, they all match, including yours.
What was the point of it, anyway?
Well, we want to be certain that the saboteur wasn't a substitute for a legitimate person.
So?
Well, so that means we're up against a real tough job. This boy is a real ace. Someone who has been preparing for this mission for years.
Come in.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Rapp. I didn't realize you were busy.
It's quite all right, Helen. Mr. Waring was helping me with some paperwork.
I found this in my room.
Get out of Los Venados before it's too late. You may be next. When did you find this?
After work?
Well, that was 5 hours ago.
Why didn't you bring this to me right away?
Well, I wasn't sure that I should bother you.
You any idea who left this for you?
No.
All right. Thank you, Helen. She was lying.
Of course she was.
She knows who wrote that.
Well, at least she thinks she does. That's why she was so long in bringing it to you. She's fighting a conscience battle, trying to protect him. She still is.
Well, at least we've got our first tangible bit of evidence.
I doubt it. Look, we're up against a crackerjack agent. He'd rather hang a sign around his neck than write an amateurish note like that. Good night, Doc. Morning, Lowell.
You're a government spy.
Oh, am I? What government?
Our government.
Well, then we're both on the same side, aren't we, Junior?
Maybe, but we don't need you to solve our problems.
Look, why don't you tell me what's on your mind?
I just told you, we don't need you.
Oh, don't you? Well, you certainly need somebody. Better ask your friend Dawson. Morning, Helen. Can I get you a test tube or something?
You're supposed to be helping the doctors, not me.
Oh. Hey, Dr. Franks, what do you think of...
Oh, I don't know. He seems to be completely wrapped up in his work. He's a wonderful chemist.
Oh, and this Lowell chap, what do you think of him?
You know, you ask an awful lot of questions.
Well, I'm the nosy type. Here's another question. What do you do on weekends?
Oh, the same as everybody else who works in Los Venados. I get out of here.
Well, where do you go?
One of the little towns nearby. I window shop and go to the movies. Nothing very exciting.
Maybe that's because you do it alone.
Maybe. Why, have you a remedy?
Me? I shop an awfully good window.
All right, it's a deal. Only if you want to come along just so you can ask me a lot more questions, make them more interesting, won't you?
4 days, sitting around waiting for the next thing to happen. It's got me ready to crack up.
Easy. Easy does it, Doctor. Why don't you get yourself some rest over the weekend?
I wish I could. It's the only chance I can get to catch up my own lab work.
See you. Hey, Slave, it's time to quit. It's nearly 6.
Oh, the clock must have stopped. Would happen on a Saturday. Well, shall we go?
You bet.
What's that? It's a bomb. Surely.
Helen, you ready?
All ready. Shall we go find that window?
Let's go. All right, cigarette?
No, thanks.
Dr. Rapp! Oh, Dr. Rapp! Got to stop him. He planted a bomb. Don't let him.
Who? Where? Where?
Down in the storage room.
Dr. Rapp! Mike, the bomb!
Yeah, I know. You wait here.
Here, but I...
While they take care of the place, I'll relieve you in the morning.
Yes, sir. Any lab people gone yet?
No?
Good. No one comes in, no one goes out. And I mean no one.
Say, who do you think you are?
This is who?
Oh, well, I didn't know.
Forget it. I want a guard on that hallway door to the yard, and fast. I want this place sealed up tight until I say different.
Wiley?
Right. Anyone else left in the plant?
Well, they all left at 6 o'clock.
How about the guards?
Well, I got a skeleton crew, 6 besides Wiley. The rest left for the weekend.
2 in the hall, that makes 4. Get them up here.
But they're on patrol duty.
Call them off.
Now, look, I don't know what this is all about, but I think I better talk to Dr. Rapp
If
first.
you want to talk to Dr. Rapp, you better be a medium. Because he's dead.
Dead?
And he's going to have some company unless those 4 guards can find that bomb that's planted down among the gas stores. Everyone inside? Now you understand what I want you to do.
Do you really think it's going to work?
Look, I'm betting our lives on it.
Well, anyway, thanks for the trust.
Don't thank me, thank your sex. Remember, Dr. Rapp said it was a he.
Look, I don't care who you are. You can't force us to sit around here waiting for a bomb to explode.
Sit down. They're looking for it.
Poor men, it'll take them a week to get through all those storage rooms. He's right, Waring. It'd be a miracle if they found it.
All right, let's pray for a miracle. Look, I think we all better understand this situation. One of you is a spy and a killer. One of you know where that bomb is. Now, he can either die with us or he can save us. That's his choice.
It's just possible Dr. Rapp was wrong.
Sure, he must have been. No one could have smuggled that bomb past the gate.
Oh, is that right? Well, just take a look around. He didn't have to. This is a laboratory, isn't it?
Yes, several exposures could be made here. Nitroglycerin for one. It is a simple formula.
Let's take a look at that clock. Let's see the mechanism. See why it stopped at 3:20. Now, any doubts about the bomb?
If it explodes among those gas tanks, we won't last 2 minutes. I helped create that nerve gas. I'm beginning to understand how Dr. Frankenstein must have felt.
Waring, how long do you think before that thing...
Obviously, he gave himself a leeway. It's about 35 minutes.
This is inhuman. You've got to let us get out of here.
No.
Oh, I won't stay here.
I won't. You can't stand back, will you, Junior?
You get yourself hurt.
Hurt? Oh, that's very funny. We're waiting around here to die, and you don't want me to get hurt.
You know, if the spy is devoted to his cause, he may prefer to make a martyr of himself rather than tell where the bomb is and be arrested.
He may, but we're just going to have to take that chance.
No, I don't think so. My assumption, like your own, is that the spy has given himself 1 hour's grace. There is time to evacuate.
But we won't.
We must. Come. Now Neither he nor the guard of the door can stop us if we go together.
You can be sure I'm going to get some of you. Now, you listen to me. I don't want to die any more than you do. But it's not just our lives that are at stake. There are 3 towns within the radius of a few miles from here, and if that bomb releases the nerve gas, one of those towns is bound to get it. You created that gas. I needn't tell you what that would mean.
I certainly did. It would wipe out a whole town before they knew it.
Exactly. So as long as there's a chance to prevent it, we're staying here. Now, whichever one of you planted that bomb, I promise you, if it goes up, you go with it. If our assumption is correct, Dr. Franks, we have about 4 minutes.
May I be excused for one of them?
No.
I'd like to get my Bible.
Let it get it, Mike. It might help all of us.
All right, but remember, there are 4 guards on the doors. Thanks, Pete. For a minute, I thought you were going to be a martyr.
Look, let's call it a stalemate. The bomb's dead. You don't need me.
No dice. Better give yourself up, Pete.
Are you kidding? I'll never give up.
Pete, you don't have a chance. I don't think I got any of it.
What about Pete?
Let's just say the devil got his due. Well, Los Venados is all yours, Dr. Franks. Take good care of it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mike, you know, I have a confession to make.
About the note?
Yes, I recognized Lowell's handwriting.
I guessed it. It was his way of trying to get you to leave before an accident happened to you, the same as it did to Dawson. Well, love makes kids do funny things.
Adults, too. I hope we meet again, Mike. You know, we never did get to find that window.
That's right.